So what do we need to, what must the public unlearn before they are able to learn? One of the most calls that I get are people calling me in distress, talking about they have these dogs they need to rescue. Meaning that they have taken upon their uneducated self to make the determination that a dog is in danger, enough to where they're calling a rescue, but haven't called the police. Okay, well that's just like retarded. If you think that a dog is in danger, if I thought a dog was in danger, I wouldn't be calling no rescue. I would be up in that location getting animal control. Probably, no, actually, I'd probably go to jail a couple times because I would have been like, save first, ask later. But then I would have learned my lesson, and then I would have got, had animal control come, waited there on the scene, all that stuff. Rescues do not confiscate animals. It is illegal to go and take somebody's animal without proper due cause. And I know that for the basic, brainless individual, that's not something that, you think of automatically. But you can't just be going around taking people's animals. Like, if they have their animals, chances are that it's not as bad as you think, because if it was, they wouldn't have their animals. Because there are people, professionals, law enforcement professionals, whose whole career is centered on ensuring that people are good to their animals. And you have to have a balance. People think that, what's funny is that all these gangsters out here talk about how, like, they go against they live by the code and the blah, 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 blah. Bitch, you ain't know nothing about no politics, because you are just a fucking impulsive, fucking half-stepping, fucking lack of fucking creativity, fucking just, quite frankly, I'm not even gonna go there. Anyway. But, so that's one. Two, you do not just, if somebody calls me to adopt a dog, and I sit there and I say, well, what kind of dog are you looking for? And they say, well, I just want a small dog. Okay. Do you have any more specific details that has nothing to do with its look, maybe? Because if you can't tell me what breed of dog you're looking for, what age you're looking for, what health conditions that you're not prepared to deal with, or how much you plan to spend on this animal, I'm not even going to, bother busting my pen and notebook out. I'm going to freaking scribble with my hand, with my nails on the fucking desk, and I'm going to pretend like I'm taking down your information, and I'm just going to freaking block your number. Because that is one of the most irresponsible things to do, is to go in and adopt a dog and not know shit about the breed. Oh, because it looks cool. And that goes for all breeds. Small breeds, large breeds, medium breeds, any breed. If you don't know your dog breeds, what the fuck are you doing trying to get a dog? And I'll give you an example. So, one of my really good friends, she actually adopted out, she's great, don't get this wrong, this has nothing to do with her. And she's quick at it. She's really good at it, and I learned a lot from her. She keeps me balanced, and so she had adopted out 2 of these puppies that I had that ended up being returned to me because one of them had attacked a chicken. Well, they're border collies and Bernese mountain dogs. They're farm dogs. They're herding dogs. It's in their breed. So, yeah. Then I had one that adopted a retriever. I don't necessarily know if it was a Labrador retriever, but it was like a retriever, and it was a water retriever. And he had Milo, and he had spots on him. And he was a water dog, right? He was a hunter dog. He was a hunting dog. And he had been with his family for I want to say he was like 3, and they said that they had gotten him when he was like a puppy. And then the dad had waited until the kids went off to Mexico for vacation, and he brought him to me and surrendered him to me because they were moving. And I said, well, why don't you just get a doctor's note for them? I could write you one. And he said, no, because he goes after the chickens. Well, are the chickens just running around your house, or you don't have a chicken coop, or you don't know? I mean, you can't, if you don't know how to juggle both of them, You know, I'm just saying. I mean, I know speciesism and all that, and, you know, all animals should be treated equally, but really, I mean, a chicken has, like, what, 2-second memory? And you're probably gonna eat it anyway. But you gonna give up your dog? Luckily, Milo found a really good home. I mean, a really good home. His person came, and they were really good. I'm really happy for him. It's one of my favorite success stories. And he was a really good dog. Actually, I don't think I've ever seen him go after the birds at my house, because I have a big old, and, you know, I try to have them experience and be exposed to, like, many different animals as much as I can. Cats, birds. Not so much the rats, but I don't really have a choice in the matter sometimes, because, like, especially during the summer, like, they come up from the creek, and but I mean, you gotta learn your breeds, man. You gotta learn your breeds. I'm gonna go in the store real quick, and I'll be back out here.